So the very first time I ever smelled Versace Eros Flame, I said, boom, double chunk chocolate cookie. Now I'm just tripping. I said, boom, cinnamon. This stuff was pumping some serious cinnamon action to me. This smelled like bottled big red gum. That was my take on it, and usually I'm not very wrong. Original Eros was sort of this minty, fresh, citrus type fragrance. This one was like they went from mint to cinnamon, kind of like they do with gum, you know what I mean? You got your spearmint, and then you got your cinnamon. Versace Eros was the mint. Eros Flame was the cinnamon version. Now, I don't know if that's what they were doing in their marketing, but that's what this was pulling to me. So the other day, I'm doing research on Eros Flame because I knew I wanted to make this video, and I looked up the notes, and lo and behold, they do not mention cinnamon anywhere in the notes. What this says is it has mandarin orange, Madagascar pepper, lemon, chinoto, and rosemary. In the mid, you've got geranium, rose, and pepperwood. In the base, you've got vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, Texas cedar, patchouli, and oak moss. Where's the cinnamon? My nose ain't lying to me, right? Where the heck's the cinnamon? So I decided to do a little research. This is what I found out. Stay tuned.
Fragrance on me, God, I'm asking what it mean. Confidence loud, but the scent stay refined. Always in the zone, got a fragrant state of mind.
Okay, so like I said, this stuff is a cinnamon balm. It smells like bottled big red gum. Now, I know a lot of people may smell other things. To me, you definitely smell that citrus in the opening. You've definitely got a little bit of green notes, and it definitely gets woody in the base. And you also have a nice smooth kind of vanilla that really balances this fragrance out. But where the heck is the cinnamon? Let's take a look at those notes again up here. So let's look at them a little bit closer. You've got mandarin orange, Madagascar pepper, lemon, and then this thing called chinoto. What's chinoto? So I did a little research, and here's what it says on Google about chinoto. It says chinoto oranges, or Citrus myrtifolia, come from a tree that originated in China. They're shaped similar to typical oranges, but their taste is more tart and sour, and their smell is intense citrus. That doesn't explain the cinnamon I'm smelling. But I looked just below the definition of chinoto, and it showed a photo of this stuff called chinoto soda. So I looked down at chinoto soda, and this is what I found. Chinoto, the beverage, is refreshingly bitter, but not so much so that you can't drink it like a soda. It has an intense, warm fragrance of cinnamon and clove, and the sourness of rhubarb, quince, and grapefruit. So Versace, you weren't all too clear with what chinoto means, were you? You could easily say, well, it makes sense. They have mandarin, they have lemon. Of course, they're gonna throw a chinoto citrus in here, but that doesn't explain the cinnamon. But in fact, the chinoto note in this fragrance is the beverage chinoto, which has fragrances of cinnamon and clove. Very interesting. So my nose wasn't lying to me, was it, Versace? Versace Eros Flame is modeled after the soda chinoto. So that's something we all learned today. I think this is something that's super interesting about this fragrance that I never knew until I did research, and I've scoured the internet and no one has ever talked about this fact. So now we all know, right? This fragrance is modeled after the soda chinoto. Oh, of course what I have to do is order a bottle of chinoto on Amazon if they sell it, and we're gonna go ahead and review it on this channel. So maybe in the next couple weeks, you guys can look out for that review and see if it tastes the way this smells. So no, this is not a review of Eros Flame. Everyone knows what Eros Flame is. It's an amazing fragrance. This is a solid 8.5 out of 10 for me. Compared to Eros EDP, it is a great sister or brother of that fragrance. I think they are both dynamite. I don't prefer one over the other. I think they're both absolutely great. They perfectly fit in the Eros line as kind of complementary to each other. You've got the Versace Eros Original, which has more of a freshness, great for summer vibes, great for daytime going out, anytime sort of versatile deal. And then you've got the Eros Flame, which is more along the lines of a nighttime or cold weather fragrance. Super great. Both very versatile, but also both specifically created for more of their unique times and occasions. I love them both. Great fragrances. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was a lot of fun to make, and I love doing research and deep diving into certain notes to find out where the heck is this certain profile that I'm smelling, because they don't always tell you clearly in a description what is coming from what. And a lot of times you have to kind of deep dive into those notes, into what the perfumer was trying to convey to you to find out, where is this coming from? I can't be imagining it, right? Is my nose broken? Absolutely not. So hopefully this video will teach you to do your research, deep dive into these fragrances, and find out what you're smelling. Because I promise you, the perfumer has a story to tell, and a lot of times, the deeper you look into the creation of that fragrance, you will learn what that perfumer was trying to convey to its audience. And I think that's a super special thing, and that's why fragrance is art. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful night, and as always, have a fragrant state of mind.
Yeah. Smell good. Yeah. Yeah.